Hi guys and welcome to my channel, welcome to Alenex. If you don't know me, my name is Gaetano and I make videos here on YouTube and I put videos where I talk in English, which is my second language. I am Italian, and so my first language is Italian. I'm mother tongue of Italian, and yeah, I just put here some videos on YouTube to improve my English skills and also to, give a motivation to a lot of people to do so, just because it's really efficient. If someone asks something like, I know how to talk English, I know how to listen English and write English, but I don't know how to speak. Yes, that's the answer. Actually, this is the answer. You have to speak. If you wanna know how to speak, you have to speak. And in this video, I wanna answer to some question here, some cool question that gave me ChatGPT. Yes, ChatGPT is super useful nowadays, and we have an amazing tool. So the first question is, if you had to live in a world where you could only do one activity forever, but it would still be amazing, what would that be? Think about a dream scenario that could keep you entertained and happy for eternity. Oh, this is really tough. I think that's because I have a lot of interests, bunches of interests, but if I had to choose, I would say driving cars. I would say driving, just because I love to drive. Maybe driving supercar, yeah. Driving supercar, I would say, yeah. That's because it's something really cool. I mean, I'm a fan. I'm a lover of Fast and Furious, so I would say just that. Yeah, just driving a supercar. It's super cold, and also keeping that steering wheel and all those stuff is something like cool. I mean, yeah, maybe going also crazy with an open street. It will be something just my dream, my daydream. Yeah. That's the third question. Let's move on. If your life were a movie, what would the title be, and who would play you? Who will play you? Oh my god. I mean, I'm watching a cool TV series, which is You. I've finished the series, and it's something like really amazing. I mean, I just that it's. I think it's actually a toxic thing, but if I would say now, I'm in the mood of Joe Goldberg. You. Would you play You? Just You, Joe Goldberg. Yeah, just because I mean, if my life were a movie, I would play Joe Goldberg. I would really like to play Joe Goldberg. Yeah, something really cool. Probably I would give a title, just a parody title, something like a life with a life with barely student killer. I don't know, something like a life with a student killer, something like that. Yeah, that's because a life with a young Joe Goldberg, Yeah, maybe like that. But just not a spin-off, but just the previous life of Joe Goldberg, something like that. This would be cool. I mean, yes, now Netflix is going to call me for just acting Joe Goldberg. Yeah, something really cool. If you had the power to instantly learn a skill or language, what would you pick first and why? If I had the power to learn something, I would say around the skill you always want to master. Yes, I have a lot of skill that I wanted to master, but if I had to to choose, I would say just I think that I don't want to learn instantly nothing. I mean, probably nothing, just because, I mean, it's not about learning something instantly, but it's more about, the journey. I mean, I just love the journey. I just love the fact that it keeps time to learn something. So I think this is the coolest thing that we have in life, that we actually need to put, we need to put effort every time we dive in something, if it's a language, or I don't know, medical skill, engineering skill, or psychology skill. You know, it's everything that you need to put effort. So I definitely feel that I definitely think that yes, probably it would not be so funny, but maybe I would say just a language. Yeah, just try to try to learn Japanese like this, like instantly. But this would be, I think, really boring. That's because it's like when you play a game and you have everything overlocked. So I think it's then become really how can I say, really boring. I mean, it's better that you have to do the levels of your life, and it keeps you motivated, have goals. I mean, it's not about the result, but the income, but the outcome, but it's more about the fact that you have learning, that you're learning every day, even with mistakes. Yeah. Let's move on to the other question. Oh, what's the strongest thing you ever done that you secretly loved? Something that will make sense to others but felt amazing to you. Um, Strangest thing you ever done that you secretly loved? I would say reading books, but it's actually a too normal thing. I mean, it's a thing that I love, yes, and I don't even do secretly. I don't know. I actually don't do nothing secretly. That's because I am just a open book. I mean, I am a person who don't doesn't have secrets. I mean, I really don't have secret. I mean, I do everything openly. If even if it's the weirdest thing in the world, I just don't care. I mean, I would say maybe making video here on YouTube. I mean, yeah, it's actually it can look like for someone weird, for someone could look cool, for someone could look something just normal, just routine. I mean, yeah, it's all about perspective. So I definitely don't have a probably Probably when I was a kid, I just like to act like Superman. I just love to just fly like that with the hands like this. Yeah, that's I just love to mimic Superman and all the heroes, probably all the superheroes. I just love superheroes. I am obsessed with Iron Man, with all those stuff, and yeah, probably act like Iron Man or like Superman. Yes, but in the end of the day, I prefer myself all the day. Yeah, my beautiful self. Sixth question: if you could have dinner with any fictional character, who would you pick up and what would you eat together? Uh, um, if I had to choose, I would say probably Iron Man. Yeah, just because Iron Man is stuff I like cool. Yes, I would have dinner with him probably, and I would eat yeah, just a billionaire dinner, just something like a billionaire dinner, and he asks saying what's in the docket, and probably I would say something like I don't know, a lot of vegetable, a lot of meat, a lot of chicken, a lot of chocolate, a lot of everything. I would probably eat everything, and yeah, I mean probably Tony Stark is definitely weird. So yeah, think of a fun or weird character to have a meal with. Yeah, probably Tony Stark. Seven question. What's your ultimate guilty pleasure that you be totally shameless about? A bit of fun here, sharing something you enjoy without a care in the world. Um, mm, like guilty pleasure. Probably I don't have even to be sincere with you, but because we need to actually to talk English, but I want also to bring some authenticity here. But guilty pleasure, I don't know. I would probably say that sometimes I've yeah, maybe a guilty pleasure could be that I've actually used ChatGPT here, and I'm not and by myself actually the script by myself. That's because it will bring a lot of time, I don't know. That's actually my guilty pleasure. I would be sincere with you guys. I mean, I don't want it to be fake. I mean, I could be fake to to a TOEIC exam, to a IELTS exam, and Cambridge exam. But here I want to bring my authenticity. I want to bring Gaetano actually, the mesmerizing Gaetano, the beautiful Gaetano, the most beautiful in the world, the person that could be everything in the world. Yeah, the most beautiful person. If you could have any eighth question, if you could have any animal, real or mythical, as pet, what would you choose and what would you name him?